Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the first tutorial lecture for Solidworks. So in this lecture we will be having a brief introduction about Solidworks workspace and then we'll move on to the line command. We'll learn the basics and then at the end we will solve an example. We will actually draw an example to get a better idea about the line command. So this is the opening window that you'll get. I am using Solidworks 16, so whatever version you are using, you'll get a window of something like that. So now in order to open the part file, we go to this. This is the part file. This is an assembly file. Once you are done with multiple part files, you can assemble according to your requirement. And this is the drawing. You can draw 3D view drawing here instead of drawing a 3D part file. So in our case we'll go to part file and then click OK. I'll just wait a little bit to open it up. Okay, so for a brief introduction, this is the area where your sketch or model, whatever you are designing, will be displayed, and you'll be able to handle it using these commands. You know, if you want to zoom in, zoom out, whatever you want to like, you can do it by using these different commands. So here we have the working tree, you may call it. This is the planes that you want to work on. You can to begin with, you can choose whatever plane you want and then modify it on the other planes as well. And similarly we have other things here as well, annotation, sensors, history. We'll look at that. So and the top here we have the commands here, all the commands that we're going to use in 2D and in 3D. The sketch here we have selected. Here we have all the commands that can be used in sketch, and if you move on to features, we have different commands here. They are not highlighted yet because we are not yet done with our 2D sketch. When we are done with the 2D sketch, then these commands will be enabled, and then we'll be able to work it out in the 3D design. And there are other things as well. If you right click here, you can see different command files, surfaces, sheet metal, weldments, and we'll study each one of them in our later lectures. So this is just the beginning that you want to understand about how it works. And yeah, one thing more here. This is really important. This is the unit that you want to select for your drawing or whatever 3D model or 2D drawing. So the default setting is IPS, inch, pound, and second. So in my case, I would want to work it in millimeters, so I'll just select this one. Yeah, remember before starting any of your drawing, do not forget to check this up. The default one is inch, but if you want in other units, then you must change it in the beginning. This is like usually a good designing practice, and if you are working on if you forget to change it, then it could really mess your work up, so better be careful about it. Okay, now we'll go to sketch here in order to draw the line command. Here it is. If we just click on the drop down, we have 3 different types of lines. We have line, simple line, center line, and midpoint line. So we just click on simple line to enable it, and now we got 3 options. We can either work on the right plane, on the front plane, or on the top plane, depending upon our requirements. So for in our case, we'll just click on front plane and then click OK. So alright, are we done? Yeah, I think we are. Yes, so the front plane is selected here, and now we can use our different commands to sketch in the front plane. So we select the line here. This right here is the origin. This is the reference point that will be used to model the rest of the rest of your complete model. Although you can add some custom points as well to make it your reference point, but this is by default a reference point, and it is highly recommended that before starting your sketch or your 3D model design, you must make useful use of this origin. Like if you want to design a box, let's say, so you would want to keep the origin at the center of the cube. Alright, so when it's on the center, it becomes easy to draw the other model accordingly. So it's really up to you however you want to use it. So first of all, we just click on the origin and then click anywhere to here. Yeah, here we go. On line here, we just Control Z to see one more thing. Remember, Solidworks has these by default constraints. If you want to set it up, like if I move here, you can see here a constraint, this yellow type line, vertical line. So this constraint represents a vertical line, so you don't have to worry about the angle every time. It's not easy that if you want to design a sketch that consists of vertical and horizontal lines, so you don't have to just draw the line and go to dimensions each and every time to convert it to 90 degrees. So for our ease, Solidworks has these constraints. Here we have the horizontal line constraint and now the vertical line. So you can remove them as well by going into the options, by going into the settings. You can remove them at any time you want. It's really up to you, but it's a good practice to keep them, and they'll prove to be really handy for the later stage. Okay, so we'll draw a horizontal line. Now you can see other constraints as well. This constraint here represents the horizontal line, as you can see, and this one represents a coincident point. So this point, the end of this line is coincident with the origin. Alright, well, don't worry about the constraints here. I'll make a separate video about all these constraints, so don't forget to watch it as well for any sort of questions or complaint. Okay, so now we'll give it a suitable dimension. Here the option is Smart Dimension. If you click on drop down, we have different types of options: horizontal dimension, vertical, ordinate, horizontal ordinate dimension, path line, whatever. So we'll just click on Smart Dimension, click on the line, and there you go. This is 88.83 millimeter line, and you can change it. Like if you double click on it, or single click actually, and let's say I want it to be 100 mm, and press enter, there you are, you have the required line. Alright, so that's pretty simple. Here you can see there are different kinds of commands: circle command, trim command, sketch fillet, etc. We'll go into that in separate videos. So this is it for beginning. I hope you've now got a basic idea about the working of Solidworks. It's quite user friendly compared to AutoCAD and other softwares. Solidworks is very user friendly, and you'll get used to it once you start using it regularly, and it's a very easy and user friendly workspace. And so yeah, that's right. So I'll sign up for today. This was it to begin at the introduction video of Solidworks. In this video you have learned about the basic workspace of Solidworks and the line and dimension command. We'll go into the depth in the next video. We'll learn about the other commands, circle command and center, rectangle, etc. So yeah, thank you so much guys for attending. Cheers.